Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. They've played it short. Fiore, played in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Good ball, good take. Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Lukaku is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Messi, Kimmich. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And this is Neymar. Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Back into the middle, cross to the back post. Tries to get it clear. That's a throw. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking to play him in, picked out brilliantly, goes for a shot! Off the post! Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Neymar. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a good ball out wide.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
What a throw in. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. And here's Lukaku. 15 minutes till half-time. That's a good ball. Shot, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bullet is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Roberto Carlos. And this is Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Neymar! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. There's the clearance. Half-time getting close now. Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kimmich. Here's Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Hullet. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Nicely weighted ball. Donadoni providing an outlet on that flank. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Perfectly measured that. And this is Hullet. Chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Roberto Carlos goes short. And this takes a shot! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
What? And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Please welcome everyone, our lads. Substitutions taking place.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Jeff, Chiba have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Chance here to counter. Now it's Donatoni. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, it's played in, shoots! And they've got rid. Now this could be a chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Cruyff. Cruyff purring through the gears. Raul.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There's a sharp little ball here. Out of play for a goal kick. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Roberto Carlos. Turns and goes back. Haaland does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's through here. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Messi. And here's Hullet. And this is Lukaku. Look at this. He's had a shot! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 9, Romelu Lukaku.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hazard is onto this. Big chance! And he's there to clear it. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's a good foot in there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Just about within shooting range. Just about up to 75 minutes. Mateus. Raul, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Donatoni, he's got away. Across it goes.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 14, Guti. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Kukcu.
The pressing's in. It's a mighty effort! And that could have brought them level.
Well, you really expect him to hit the target from there.
McTominay.
Jeff Chiba surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Fiore. Searching pass he's played there. Borussia Dortmund making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Coming on the field, number 5, Bernardo
He's
Silva.
had a fair tumble under that challenge. Made into space. I think we're just about done here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Out for a throw. Knocks it into space. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Jeff Chiba can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
That's the keeper's ball. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Terrific recovery. A really fine win, that, Jim Beglin. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be fallen! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Forlan. Messi. Time, excellent interception. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And this is Forlan. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a oozor of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. There's a quick free kick. And that was nowhere near his best. Played out to the right. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
McTominay, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Forlan. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. So it is still 0-0. Roberto Carlos. And it's Kimmich. Now McTominay. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mateus. Zanetti. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Kaká. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. And it's Cruyff. Looking wide. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So what can they make of this? Van Nistelrooy. Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Haaland. Threads one in. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Costa Curta to Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. Out to the left it goes. Tries to pass it through. Decent chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing... It's Forlan! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Here comes the cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Kaká. Kaká! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Zanetti. Beckham. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's going for goal! Oh, another save.
Forlan really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. McTominay. Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now, can they get him away? And the flag has stayed down. Turns and goes, shot at goal! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a good run down the left. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Lukaku. Messi. Could move up a gear here. That's Van Nistelrooy. Great vision. Now there's a fight. Can he finish? It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Jeff Chiba are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
He's being urged to shoot. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Flashes it across. McTominay getting this one clear. Now it's Haaland. Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. Delivers the ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Roberto Carlos falls short. Messi! And he's there to get it away. Chance, surely! In he goes again. It's their second corner of the game.
Attention, changement.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Hernus proves just a little bit too strong. He is through here.
Jeff Chiba really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he was alert to it.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hernus, chance for a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Hernus was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro
He's in a great position here. Yaya Touré! And he's quick to get it clear again. Can he finish? Sticks it away! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. What do you think now about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So there's going to be another change here. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, this certainly makes the game a little more exciting as we near the conclusion.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Zanetti. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. That's a good ball out wide. Zanetti gets into some space. Plays it in low. Real chance! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Oh, well played. Out of play for a throw. The final seconds now. Mateus, neatly clipped into space. And Nistelrooy is flagged offside. Hernes. Kimmich. Roberto Carlos.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Rummenigge. Great ball, and he's in here. And that will be it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the counter is on. Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Rummenigge. Good ball, good take. Mitoma! It's there! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Flashes it. It's a mighty effort. He's scored. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Big header! They've done it! And again they hit the front. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Hullet. Hullet stood his ground strongly. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. And it's Serginho. Matheus Cunha. He's picked his way through, and it's made its way to him. Drogba! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Roberto Carlos, Toma, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cruyff. Rashford is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Matheus Cunha, played out towards the right wing. And Messi! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, that's fabulous. McTominay did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ambitious ball here. Now that is tiny, really tiny. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's a promising position. Out of play for a throw. Rashford. Matheus Cunha. Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Messi. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. Tries to get it clear. Ball is over the line. And he's there to clear it. Matheus Cunha. Driving on and making good progress. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. He's found some space. Now the ball in. McTominay is there and he can get that clear. Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maciej Cunha. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Cruyff.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Puyol. Adams. And Koundé. And it's Messi. Messi. Rodri. And the first half is done. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Welcome our players.
And so we're off again. Yaya Toure. It's a really well-measured ball. But that has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Hops for safety. Kimmich. Shifted it to the flank. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Tries to play it through. Played into the box. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Decent chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Rashford gets into a good position. Threads one in. Shot could be on. McTominay, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Hullet. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Jeff, Chiba really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution in progress.
Rashford plays it short. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Messi has a quick free kick. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Aim forwards. Played out to the right. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Kimmich.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the shot's on here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's shifting through the gears here. Kunde simply refused to be outdone there. Muscular approach does pay off here. Tries to pass it through. And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Matthias Cunha. Coming on to replace him is number 29, Kai Havertz. Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Defending of the desperate variety.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Serginho.
Oh, great feat, that.
And this is Drogba. Opts to play it back. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Back into the middle. Kimmich under intense pressure.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He is through here. Stood up well to him there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Played out to the left flank. Drives it in. And that's a throw-in. So here comes the substitution. Messi taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Kimmich.
There will be 3 minutes at
That's
a
a
time.
cute ball. And he's there to clear it.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
He's on it, can he get away? Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So all square with almost no time remaining. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
How very smart. He just got it right.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
So, a breakthrough already. Cruyff! And that has been clubbed away. Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tries to pass it through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yaya Toure. And it's Cruyff. He can run onto that. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
He's in plenty of space here. And this is Messi.
Jeff Chiba really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Neymar. And here's Hullet. Hullet! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Perfect. He gets big! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And this is Hullet. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. He's had it taken off him. He's picked his way through. That is a crunching tackle. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Stojkovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yep, it's a corner. Stojkovic plays it short. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. So it's going to be another corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vinicius Junior. Lovely bit of skill. Chance, surely!
Yeah, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
That's a decent clearance. Stojkovic receives it in a wide position. No way through, so takes a shot! And again the keeper stands strong. Could move up a gear here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that could well leave a mark. Cleared away. And now the breakaway. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Oh, this is a terrific run.
Kimmich. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's been slipped through. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway. Kimmich conjures time and space where few can, and it's Cruyff. And this is Inzaghi. And he's heaved it away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pullet goes steaming forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's burst through. And smartly reclaimed. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? Well, he's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Stojkovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cruyff can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball over the top. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
And he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a good-looking delivery.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hernandez cuts out the pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Torres. Yamal.
Such good technique.
That'll be a throw. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Raul gets into a good position. It's Raul! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection. He's got himself an absolute peach. Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Yaya Toure. And it's Cruyff. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. He's found the way through. And here's Torres. Raul. He's shifting through the gears. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rummenigge tries to clear. Vinicius Junior clipped into space. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Yaya Toure gets it away. Now he's got space here. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
El dorsal 19, el dorsal 10 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14.
McTominay.
Sneijder, el dorsal 22.
And it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. Torres! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And here's Haaland. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Jeff Chiba really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Vinicius Junior picked out brilliantly. And the finish! He has done it! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
What a throw in. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Fernando Torres goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Five minutes to add. He is just caressing the ball. Cruyff. Lovely feet. Fernando Torres. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive. They're always likely to attract the most attention, of course, but for me, it's not just that he's big and he's quick, it's his willingness to go direct with the ball at his feet, to take his man on, be brave and just head for goal. That's what makes him quite lethal.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. It's a promising position. And this is Lukaku, and this is Messi. Great chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there.
He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Pirlo gets over and intercepts. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Toma. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Doué. And it's Pirlo. Spread it left. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Spread neatly. Terrific header! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that he gets big!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Doué. Doué making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, good spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Side of play, and it is a goal kick. Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. And here's Cruyff. Toma gets his head on it! De Jong. Doué gets into a good position. Pirlo played out to the left flank. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Keeper has taken decisive action, and he's in on goal. Now there's a tries a shot! And again! Superlative from Pedri! That is a gem! An absolute gem! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
They've played it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Kimmich. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. Played through into space.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And it's Bebeto. Bebeto! And he's really put himself on the line here. He's there to head it! No, not the best of headers. Yaya Toure. Now McTominay. Kimmich. Yaya Toure. Cruyff. And there's the end of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Mbappe. Threads one in. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! Roberto Carlos knocks it into space. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Doué providing an outlet on that flank. That is ended up in no man's land. Shot could be on. McTominay. Now Mitoma. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi, given the lift of his goal. That's been cut out, well played. Koundé. And it's Mendes. That has been slung wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Can he get onto this? Pirlo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Mbappe. He's away. Real chance! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish right from the top draw. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Le numéro 22, Messi. Changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Roberto Carlos, he's found a way through. He is just caressing the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pedri, distributed tidily. For Messi. De Jong. Played over towards the opposite flank. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, shooting chance! He scores! goes! And they're back in front! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Maldini gets good distance on it.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Strong running down that left flank. McTominay. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paris Saint-Germain are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Looking to play him in. Looking for the run. Takes aim and climbs up! Oh, it's hit the post! And that has been clubbed away. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Crunching tackle. Played into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Messi taking in the accolades, having been... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the finish! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And they've got rid. Now it's come to nothing. And he can clear it away. And he's whipped a mighty effort! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Searching pass he's played there. Great defending, strong and determined. And he plays one through. Donadoni. And this is Maradona. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. Great vision. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. First quarter of an hour gone. Spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. He's looking wide. Backward it goes. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Drogba. Donadoni. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Drives it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that looks a decent ball. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. Iwobi is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Very nicely done. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Messi. Toure has created one goal already. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found the way through. Iwobi! Oh, it's hit the post. Cruyff. Messi. Now Mitoma. Tries to play it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. No, again there's no way through. It's Roberto Carlos! Oh, another save.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And this is Cruyff. Mitoma! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Jeff Chiba have really been terrific.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second. He gets big! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Toure gets it clear. Nori. And it's Van Nistelrooy. He's cut it out. O'Shea gets good distance on it. Zanetti pokes it out wide.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Maradona. Lukaku. So what can they make of this? And he's intervened well there. Drogba looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's the keeper's ball.
Botafogo clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, nice touch. Cruyff takes control of it and he's on the move. He's in a great position here. Still just the single goal between the sides. The message is clear, none shall pass. Driving forward. Gets a good foot in there. Kukçu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Iwobi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Botafogo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Iwobi, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. And Messi!
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Iwobi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Up he goes! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 9, Lukaku. Number 10, Mitoma. Number 19.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Shoots! And he's following up! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gate. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Looking for options for movement. Botafogo are making a change now. Haaland getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
That's a look and plays it forward. It's a good ball out wide. Messi. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Threads one in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's Rashford! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hernus with the clearance. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.